Hey guys, what's happening? I hope you've been having a good week. My name is Liam and welcome to my channel, Liam Yates. If you haven't already, make sure to hit that subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Now today we're going to be doing something slightly different. I'm going to be looking at this guy here, whose name is Joe Weller. He is a British YouTuber and it's safe to say that he's quite a good one with over 4 million followers. Crazy.
When the sun goes down tonight, there'll be one thing on my mind. Want to discover a part of me. Set me free, baby. I'm on a mission. Gotta find my space.
And I guess this is kind of the whole reason I started creating videos, is to show that depression and anxiety, mental health issues just in general can affect absolutely anyone, no matter how small, how big, you know, it doesn't matter who you are, it can affect you. And this video is a perfect example of what can happen when society puts pressure on you and you just crack. So what I thought I'd do today is actually do a bit of a reaction to his video and just try and break it down a little bit and kind of acknowledge what's going on and how he's being affected. Just take a watch, you'll see what I mean.
I think I'm gonna take a break from YouTube. Recently, I went on the True Geordie podcast.
I've just felt like watching your videos, like you aren't in love with this the way you were.
So I want to stop the video there because it was actually on this podcast with the True Geordie that I saw Joe Weller for the first time. Now I've never heard of Joe, I had no idea who he was, what he did, obviously they explained in here. And I actually ended up checking out his channel, and you know, that's when I started to realise how big he actually was. And then checked out some of his content. Now I watch a lot of YouTubers, I watch a lot of vloggers, creatives, that kind of thing. I mean, he's not the type of guy that I would personally watch, but I mean, you can tell he's a successful guy. Seems alright, so let's carry on watching.
And I say that as a fan, as a mate, like, and I don't mean that as a critic. I could just feel like there's not many people who are funnier, more charismatic, who can do as many different things. You can edit, you can do music. There's nothing you can't do, but I feel like you're like, you need to be inspired again by something you want to make a video about.
He just basically brought up a lot of things that I'd been thinking about, basically going on for like multiple years, and that is the fact that like it's so clear I have fallen out of love with making YouTube videos, right? Fact, absolute fact. Like, I don't know, man, my own mind is my worst enemy, and like it forever will be, and it's so true. And I don't know whether it's just that, like, obviously with the whole like depression thing, like whether it's like just my mind, just like, I don't know. I'm fed up with just like addressing this situation as well. How many times have I like made a video saying, oh, I'm confused? It's all I've been thinking about for like the past 2 years. I don't like doing this anymore, do I? I just don't. I don't.
How many times have you ever heard a YouTuber come out and just be so honest and be like, I have fallen out of love with making videos? I think, you know, this is again something that I want to touch upon. I've already seen this video, I know what it's about, maybe a lot of you have. However, it's interesting he says that because it's going to kind of tie into why I'm watching this, which I'll go into a little bit in a minute, but we'll carry on watching for now.
I've grown out of it. So shit. Why though? Like, why? The amount of videos we film, and even if like they do go to plan, I look at them and I'm just like, these are average, mate. Like, I've done this a million times. It's boring, and it's like there's no progression in my eyes if it's not 10 out of 10. If it's not like, this is sick, this is showing my full potential, then I'm not interested. And that's everything I'm making at the moment. That's the feeling it's giving me. Like, even when I get behind the camera, mate, like I literally don't. I don't even like it.
So again, I just wanted to stop there because this is obviously This is intense. This is a human being basically that we're seeing at their most vulnerable state. And you know, it's amazing. Again, I don't really know Joe. I don't know his background. I don't really know the kind of stuff he's been going through. But the fact he opened up and said that he was depressed, and the fact that he's mentioned it before, you know, this kid obviously has problems. This guy, not problems. This guy's obviously got things going on in his life. And to be filming his life and putting himself out there and having to portray this kind of happy, positive guy all the time is incredibly difficult. Like it's not easy. Sometimes you just want to wake up and you just feel so unmotivated, so just like I don't know how to describe it. You just wake up and you just don't want to do anything. You just want to stay in bed and you just want to just sleep and just, you know, I've personally gone through situations where I've had these ideas, I've wanted to do them, I started projects. And I've been so inspired, so excited about doing it, would hardly sleep, just get up, start working, making these things happen. And then one day I'd literally just wake up and then I would have lost all motivation. And for the love of me, I have no idea why. I just didn't want to do it anymore. And you know, I couldn't put a finger on it. You know, sometimes I go weeks with feeling unmotivated, just want to be lazy, just not do anything. And these feelings, they just eat you up. You think, what's wrong with you? Why do you not want to be, you know, motivated to do things? Why do you not want to be proactive? You know, you try and force yourself. And I think this is the thing with society, you know, you're kind of expected to be someone or something, and it just drains you a lot. And obviously with Joe here, it's freaking destroying him, man. Look at him. He's like, he's not happy. He's not in a good place. And, you know, having to regularly put out YouTube videos due to brand deals or any other contracts or, you know, content that, or structure, schedules that he may have for other people with companies, that's going to take its toll. He's having to force things to make sure, you know, he's always producing. And as he says there, he's just fallen out of love with it, and, you know, still having to be forced to do something that you're potentially not sure whether you do actually like or not, and deal with all the mental health illnesses that, or mental health issues that he's obviously going through. That's tough, man. That's really tough.
I literally don't know what I should do at this point, because I've come so far. Like, I've done so much shit. I've built up this audience. I've done so much so quickly. And like, I don't just want to like throw all that in the bin and it just mean absolutely nothing and just like become like another person that just like, oh, I had so much potential and just like didn't make anything of it. Like, I don't want to be that geezer. I just don't understand why I'm so like up and down, hot or cold. Like 1 minute I'm one thing, 1 minute I'm the next. Like, what is like literally wrong with my head? Like,
there's nothing wrong with your head, bro. It's just depression. That's what it does. It fucks with you. There's nothing wrong with you, man. It's just, as I said earlier, you just wake up and one day you're motivated and the next you're not. If we had the answer, bro, we'd all be, you know, the most positive, motivated people out there. But we're not. It's not just you.
What is... Like, why can't I just like consistently just be on like, it's literally been 2 years that I'm waiting for the thing to come along where I'm like, look, this is the thing that I want to do. Like, how am I meant to set a goal if I don't even know what I want to achieve? I don't even know what I enjoy anymore. Like, I don't know. And it's so shit. I don't know, man. Like, I just think I need a rest. Like, even though like I don't upload, like it's like I'm constantly just driving myself absolutely crazy trying to think of what to do. And I think even that, even though I've got nothing to show for it, I think even just that, I need a break from it. Some people are saying, go traveling, be inspired by the world. Do you know what I mean?
Do it.
Maybe that's right. But I hate the idea of just like leaving this thing that I've built behind and just... Like, what if it all just flops as well? Like, I'm supposed to be making this, in terms of, like, putting all this pressure on myself to be something I'm not, like, while my head's not even right. Like, I'm giving it a rest, mate.
Exactly. He just said it there. He is putting himself under pressure, or he is being put under pressure to be someone he's not. And that is how society fucks with us.
Even though my mum, like, she's going to go mental. She says about, like, obviously, like, not letting it go and, like, I have to be on it. And I know it's the only answer at this point.
Fuck your mum, Joe. It's about you, not her.
It's so annoying. Like, believe me, it's so annoying. Now you know. It's sorted. Like, and I will see you soon.
So guys, that was the video by Joe Weller. Now, as you can see, there's a lot of reasons why I have played this particular piece, and you can see just the amount of pressure it's put under. Firstly, I just want to say thank you, Joe, for sharing that with us. You know, it's an incredibly tough thing to do, to come out and one, say you're depressed, and I appreciate you've probably said it in other videos, but I haven't really watched your content. But secondly, you know, to just kind of break down emotionally and kind of, you know, actually tell us what's going on in terms of how you feel and the pressures that you're having to deal with. You know, man, that's not easy, and you know, it takes guts and real balls to do that. And you know, as I said, a lot of people can probably sympathise and, you know, relate to what you're going through, and I'm sure a lot of people will be around you during this tough time. But I think personally, getting out of this kind of this mindset and this kind of, you know, Groundhog Day of getting up, thinking of what videos to create and then trying to create them. You know, it's good just to get out, just focus on you. Traveling is such a cool thing, man. If you haven't already, go do it, because it just helps clear your mind. For me personally, if you've watched some of my other videos, I recommend traveling. I think it's such a great way to go out and clear your head and get perspective in the world. But that's just me. I think, you know, it's a good thing. But yeah, I definitely think if you're in this position, if you find society, whether that's your job, whether that's your family, whether you're just putting yourself under pressure, I would just take a step back, see what's kind of the thing that's, you know, making you feel stressed most, and just take a step back from it. And I think hopefully, you know, just reevaluate what's most important, which should be your happiness and should be your own mental health. Because, you know, if we're not functioning properly up here, how are you going to get through day-to-day life? Remember guys, be an arrow, aim high, keep moving forward, and I'll catch you next time. Till then. You're from